What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Thrumi, and today I'm starting a new series on the channel with my friend PJ Guts, and we're calling it Clash Royale 101, teaching you guys, or at least talking about how to effectively and properly use every single card in the game. Today our focus is going to be the Furnace. Before I go any further, guys, I want to say thanks for coming down to the channel, spending a moment of your day here with me. I really do appreciate it. So if we take a look at this replay here, we're going to take a look at the Furnace card. This is a rare card. It's a building, so it's going to pull in troops such as the Hog Rider, the Giant, but this is more of an offensive structure than a defensive structure. Yes, it can stall and distract some troops, which you can use it for, obviously, but it's not going to let out that much damage on those troops. It just won't let out the fire spirits quickly enough. So now, as you can see, this is a level 7 Furnace. The fire spirits that it produces are a level 9, which means they give 169 damage each. So you're talking over 300 damage if they each get to the tower or to a troop or whatever they kind of run into on their way to the tower up the lane. Also, the spawn speed is 10 seconds and the lifetime is 50 seconds, which means you're going to get 5 sets, or 5 pairs, I should say, of fire spirits out of this Furnace before it fizzles itself out. That is, as long as it's not targeted by a troop and knocked down. Hit points are 1056, which is more than the cannon, but the elixir cost is 4, which is also more than the cannon by 1. So let's get into this replay. We're just going to kind of watch and see how it goes down and kind of discuss it as we go. Now, the Furnace is often played in the center, right in front of the King's Tower, or behind one of your right or left-hand lane towers. And again, it really depends on if you're looking to play as a defensive card, whereas you're trying to distract the Giant or a Hog that's coming in, or if you're looking to really play as an offensive push and just let those fire spirits run up the lane with your other troops. Now, good cards to play with the Furnace would be cards such as the Giant, such as the Hog, maybe even the Giant Skeleton, things that are, or maybe even a P.E.K.K.A, something that is going to be pushing the lane hard and really could use some support from behind. You know, you have your Giant pushing that lane. It's nice to have some fire spirits jumping behind, just in case maybe someone throws some minions on top that would eat up your Giant right away, or something like that. So really, the fire spirits are not there, and the Furnace is not being used to take out the tower single-handedly. Definitely is a support, plays a support role behind your other troops. Now right here, it's being noticed that it's pulling in the Hog. It's distracting it quite a bit. Doesn't take the Hog out, but it does distract it a bit, saves a few seconds, and then his other troops can jump right in there and take that out. Now there's a lot of dialogue between the two, a lot of emojis and stuff like that. It will be nice when I'm able to disable that in the future, but for now, we'll deal with it. So again, that Furnace is played right in the core. It's going to be used as an offensive push assistant, I guess you could say. And as you can see, it's not going to get to the tower. It's not going to get to the troops because that musketeer obviously has some range. If it were a troop that did not shoot, it would have gotten there and helped take it out. Okay, so they threw their miner on the tower. It's you know, banging away, no problem at all. Fire spirits is still just jumping up the lane. It's going to get them right there. So that was a nice example of how, you know, you place this Furnace and it kind of just does its work, and you just kind of let it go, and you can kind of time when you put out your troops according to when you're expecting those spirits to come out. So every 10 seconds you can kind of you know, kind of pre-plan your attack so that gets every troop that you throw has a little support from behind. And that's really the strategy behind this, guys. I mean, again, it'll act as a distraction. It'll act as an offensive assistant with the push, and that's it. You get about 300 damage, like I said earlier, with both of the fire spirits if they both strike, which is a lot of damage coming out of something like that versus something that you're going to get out of a spear goblin hut or something of that nature. So, and this is going to be the end of the round right here. Nice push. Fireball ends it up, but as you can see, those fire spirits are running up the lane right behind all the other troops, and they're there just ready to take out anything. They have splash damage. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but the fire spirits do have splash damage, which takes out hordes of things that are going there and that are going after your troops. Really helps you take things out for a very low cost, and just really, it's the trick to using this card is to time properly the release of your other troops so that it can support properly. So we're going to take a look one more time at that Fire Spirit card, and there it is. Guys, if you use the, I'm sorry, not the Fire Spirit, the Furnace card. So guys, if you use the Furnace, if it's in your deck, let us know in the comments below. Also, I'd love to feature some decks on the channel that feature and that highlight the Furnace. So if you have any, get in touch with me at EchoThroughMe on Twitter or in the comments below, and maybe we could feature a Furnace deck, because the Furnace is a really cool card. I don't play it all the time, but it is one that I do like to mess around with. I haven't mastered how to use it yet, but PJ Guts, it's in most of the decks that he uses. So he's definitely someone that relies heavily on the offensive push and maybe just the distraction of the Furnace when playing against an opponent. So that's it. That's episode 1 of Clash Royale 101, talking about how to use and properly handle all of the different cards. The Furnace was number 1. What's going to be number 2? If you have any suggestions or what you want to see next, let me know in the comments below. You know, never know. Maybe I'll take your advice. So guys, my name is EchoThroughMe. I come out with content every single day. Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. Thanks to PJ for the footage. Until next time, my friends, hopefully you enjoyed yourself and hit that sub button, hit that like button. When I see you again, hopefully tomorrow, until then, be good.